Rightio, we're here today with John Benson, otherwise known as LJ. A lot of people would know LJ because he's helped us get escort captains over the year, and it's a mad scramble to get escort captains in time for the race. LJ knows how much of a scramble that is, and LJ's also played a role for a long time as the race course safety coordinator. So LJ, welcome, or g'day.
G'day, mates.
Aloha.
Aloha.
I use your terminology.
How's it, gang?
Not mine.
Aloha. Welcome back to, I believe it's the 44th annual Molokai Challenge race.
How long have you been involved with the race?
Since 1985.
Wow.
When it first, way back when Doc and Jeff Graff and Wayne German them started this race way back when.
And have you seen
Dale.
Many changes over the years? So what sort of changes have you seen in the race?
Well, I guess the biggest change that we've had from the past, where it was first, it came in different evolutions. It first started off as a Surfski race.
Yep.
And as the era of the OC1 came into play, they needed a venue to race and compete in.
Yep.
So the directors of the event, Kanaka Ikaika, had invited the OC1s in.
Okay.
And then once that transpired, the OC1s took off, and they're mostly guys that paddle the OC6s.
Yep.
And they cross-train.
Yep.
And we're to the point where they had gotten so big that they had broke away and started their own organization or race.
Yep.
PAA, the Paddlers Athletic Association. And then Epic took over this event for a little while, and it kind of petered out a little bit. And I broke away for some years. And then when the Fodies took over, Jim and Joey, I was asked to return.
Yep.
To assist them in their coordinating work as far as helping the competitors throughout the world find their escort boats, as well as getting their skis across.
Yeah.
Now, transporting of the craft getting across was something that I kind of came up with back in '87 after Wayne German had asked myself and my partner Fritz King if we could assist them by, Wayne's goal was to turn this race into a world-class event. So with that, their main concern is that the competitors that come from outside of the Hawaiian Islands had trained and knowledgeable captains that could do this event.
Yep.
And we'll take a strong paddler from elsewhere and put them right in the limelight, put them where they need to be according to their speed and their experience.
Yep.
And that's what we have been doing. And we've been doing it for over 35 years.
So for that duration, so every paddler having an escort captain, that's been going on, that's been the case for 35 years?
And then some.
And then some.
Yes.
Look, it's from the safety perspective, it's amazing. But as you say, I remember the first time I did it, I had no idea, and I just said to my captain, "What do I do?" And he just said, "I'm going to run a line, and you have to. And if you deviate off the line, I'm going to whistle, and you're going to come back." And I was like, "Okay." So it was awesome. It was awesome. It made it a lot easier. So obviously, Wayne's ambition to make it a world-class race was achieved because it's become the bucket list race in world paddling. So many people want to come and do Molokai.
And we appreciate them coming. We love you guys.
Right. I tell you the one thing, getting it. I mean, as I've learnt with you over the last few years, you said just before you never stop learning, and every year I'm learning. But the scramble getting escort captains is hard work.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The demand is getting greater as the sport is getting more. Is getting greater.
Yeah.
This event today is not just focused on the Surfski and or the OC1.
Yeah.
They're open to all paddle crafts. So we got 3 starts this year. 8:30 we're going to start the prone and the stand-up paddle boarders.
Yeah.
And at 9 o'clock we're going to start the women's division and all crafts. And for those men that feel that they're going to need a little more than 6 hours to cross the race, they can start at that time too. We just asked them that, hey, make sure you guys tell your escort boats what time you're going to start. And then, of course, the 10 o'clock start is for all you elite guys.
Yep.
And then everybody races to Hawaii Kai, the hunt for China walls.
What do you reckon the wildest conditions you've seen have been, or the biggest and best wind and all that?
Well, the tide has a very important
Yep.
role in this event.
Yep.
We got from a low to a high tide, which on Sunday should be about 2:30ish in that vicinity. So it'll be a really good event. We got brisk trade winds. We have the summer ocean. So it's going to be a really nice delight for the paddlers. It's going to be a paddling race. So it's my concern on Saturday that all the escort vessels that participate in this race get there safely.
Okay, great. And if you were to say, because I get asked this question all the time by the guys that I'm looking after, based on the conditions they're expecting, would you say what's the best line they would take, do you reckon?
Well, I tell you what, I'm not supposed to give that kind of stuff out. And it really depends. It depends on what kind of average speed you make, to make that tide chain crossing. And a good idea is for the boat captain, they put a line on Cocoa Head or China Walls and then let you know whether you're half mile north or south of the race course. I would favor north of the race course this year.
Yep.
If I was guiding someone across.
And that's what Sean Rice did last year, wasn't it?
North, I'm on the race course and I don't really pay attention to who's in front and all that good stuff. Because I'm responsible for everybody, and that's what we pay attention to.
So north of the race course, that would be meaning that you're
on the right side of the rum line.
Okay, great. All right. Awesome. Thanks, LJ.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Any other pearls of wisdom to add or comments to make?
Well, stay hydrated, gang, and surf.
Yeah. Oh, we're hoping to be
enjoy yourselves out there. Be safe.
Thanks, LJ.
Alrighty. Oh, wear bright colors. Bright colors, gang.
Yep.
No blues, no dark blues, no grays. Bright colors.
Greens. Yep.
So we can see you.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, LJ.
Enjoy. Aloha.